Hello and welcome back. Today we have another £500 worth of £2 coins to have a hunt through. Looking as ever for more commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally we want the one, maybe two that we still need for the book. So we need England Commonwealth Games, the 4 Commonwealth Games £2 coins being the scarcest out in circulation. Mercifully, England is not the scarcest of the 4 though. It is still a hard coin to come by though. Now we've got all the other coins up to and including the Great Fire of London. As I keep banging on about, there is a 2021 Britannia that was rumoured to be minted to go into circulation. Not that I or anyone else I watch seem to have found it as of recording. So by the time this video goes out, someone may have found one, but as of now, I don't think any have cropped up yet. But that would be a fantastic find. Although I think as I said before, if we find England Commonwealth Games first, we'll draw an end to the book and start afresh. So we are 1 coin away from a potential new book, which is really exciting. So let's stop prattling on, get into this bag, see what we find. Okay, I'll get into the bag and show you what it is we're looking for. Well, that first coin is commemorative, so that is Rugby World Cup. It's a fairly common one, only face value though, but it's a good start to find a commemorative this early on. There's technologies, it's the definitive design, so a non-commemorative coin, and there are a couple of low minted years, but not low enough that I think they're worth keeping, but that's my personal opinion. That just looks like a bit dirty. I couldn't decide whether it's fake or not. Also, at the end of the video, I will check these coins because if you hold them with the date at the bottom, £2 at the top and rotate it, the queen should be looking to the right. And we found some recently where she's at a weird angle, which adds a bit of value, which is always interesting to find. Nothing else from that bag though. But no, we seem to be going into, or at least when this video goes out, a time of lots of coins being released, which is quite exciting. We've got the DNA double helix there. Again, fairly common coin, but it is a really nice design on that coin. You can see quite an intricate design, but not intricate in an overwhelming sense like other designs. So one I really like, even if it is very common. And then we've got the steam locomotive or Trevithick, which as well is a fairly common coin, although less common compared to other coins, it has to be said. But no, I think by the time this video goes up, if I've done my maths right, we should have had the Eeyore 50p come out. Ah, we've got St Paul's Cathedral there, the VE Day anniversary, very common coin. In fact, we've got counters tracking this coin, a couple of other common coins and some uncommon coins, just taking note of how many we find over the course of filling the book. Add a bit of curious interest. And every time we start a new book, I swap out some of the coins, so we've got different counters to track as a bit of fun. But no, it's always interesting to see exactly where some of the coins are ending up, especially because we've done so many hunts to fill this book now that we are nearing its completion. But we could still be a fair long time off of completing this book with only a Commonwealth Games to find. We've only found 4 Commonwealth Games the entire time of hunting for this book. This one we haven't had today, it's Charles Darwin. Another fairly common one, but again one I don't see too many of recently, so one of these coins that seem to be turning up less and less, but anyway, still a very common coin. But as I was, what's up with that? Just another dirty coin, my goodness. Dirty £2 coins. Case of diddlies on that bag. Should we do an edge hunt though? So we'll check the edge inscriptions rather than the faces of the coins, because £2 coins have got edge inscriptions. Now, standing on the shoulders of giants, it's an Isaac Newton quote, who was once master of the mint. That is the technologies design. But 3 coins down, what's that? I see the word goodwill, so that'll be the VE Day anniversary for the second time today. Pop out the other one we found. I think I saw something else as well. Oh, maybe not. I think we just got shoulders of giants and the rest of them. As ever, we will flick through them just to be doubly sure we're not missing anything. No, that's all fine. Well, there we go. We got one thing. As I keep saying, it'd be so much fun to find an edge inscription I don't recognise, because obviously all the circulating ones I've seen so many times. I'm fairly confident I could go through all the circulating designs and tell you what the edge inscriptions are. Rugby World Cup there. Other very common ones, or at least... Oh, there we go. 3 Rugby World Cups already. And we've still got tons of bags to go through. Is it rugby season or something? I don't know. I don't follow rugby myself. I don't understand it. And people have tried to explain it. And again, it's too complicated. Not for me. But yeah, if we found an NIFC, a £2 coin that's not been struck for circulation, if the coin gods are listening, I would love to find a Frankenstein £2 coin. It's my favourite coin, but sadly did not go into circulation like every other £2 coin since the Great Fire of London, which is a shame. There's another Charles Darwin. Very cool. Which is an interesting thing, we're not seeing too many of that. Now we found 2 in one hunt, so just goes to show you, doesn't it? But as I was saying, Eeyore coins coming out. Oh, there we go. I can't talk for finding commemoratives. This is Brunel's portrait. There's 2 Brunel £2 coins, the portrait and the achievements, the arches at Paddington Station. So a mini 2 coin set there, much like the London Underground, which are both very nice coins to find, or Shakespeare, the 3-part coin set. Right, can we talk about Eeyore before I find another coin? I think so. So yeah, oh no, Active Union there, that way around with the thistle on top. But again, particularly common coin, you'll find quite a few of those. And there's Brunel's achievements, the arches at Paddington Station. Pop them next to the Brunel, since we've just found one. With our dual counter. It's always interesting to see how those counters are faring, because it's always interesting to see, because they're like a duo of coins competing for that top spot. No, nothing in that bag. Okay, Eeyore, very quickly then. So it is the first coin in the last year of the Winnie the Pooh coin set. Now the Winnie the Pooh coin set, it's not my favourite set of coins. It's not one I sit waiting excitedly with bated breath for the next coin to come out. But I do like the designs. They are quite cool coins. So definitely ones I'll add to my collection naturally. I'm a bit of a completionist, so I want to add them to my collection. And I'm looking forward to adding that. It's obviously be interesting because we've had 3... Oh, look at that. 2 abolitions of the slave trade. You can see inner part of the metal, it's a textured finish. Keep your eye out for these though, because there is a variant with a smooth finish and initials DG to the bottom right of the 7, and they weren't issued for circulation, so they are NIFCs. Be lovely to find one of them, although I've never found one and I've hunted through my fair share of coins in my time. So yeah, it'd be interesting. We've had 3 Winnie the Pooh coins last year, the year before, and this year there'll be another 2, making up to a total of 9 coins in that set. I must admit, it would have been quite cool for them to be in circulation, because it's another cool set to try and complete, but sadly not one that's going into our circulating change, sadly, much like most things that have been minted recently. Can't get into this bag, this one's idiot proof. Oh, rubbish accumulating as well. But no, Eeyore was my well, I say my favourite character. I never really watched Winnie the Pooh as a kid, or was read Winnie the Pooh or whatever. Army Centenary, World War One, another very, very common coin. So yeah, Winnie the Pooh is never a big part of my little world, but I like the idea of a grumpy, miserable character in a kids show, so he was the character I was most looking forward to getting a coin. There we go, Brunel's portrait there. Again, and another Rugby World Cup. It must be something in the air, definitely. But yes, with obviously next year we shouldn't be getting any more Winnie the Pooh coins, because it was just a 3-year run, and it'd be interesting to see what takes its place next year. Whether we'll have another set of childhood characters, because they're quite popular designs to have on coins, these sort of child characters. We've had obviously years and years of Beatrix Potter and Peter Rabbit, of which another design is coming out, or has come out. which again, I don't mind it. Now that they seem to have moved it onto £5 coins away from 50p's, I think people are getting a little bit tired of Peter Rabbit and his cohorts on 50p's, so it's a nice little change up for him to be on a £5 coin instead now. Ooh, that's a nice one. Our first one over face value as well, the Great Fire of London. It's a really intricate and beautiful design, that. One that I really like. Let's pop that on the bottom row then, if that's over face value. But yeah, so obviously we've had Beatrix Potter's, Alice in Wonderland, I'm just in my own memory now. What other childhood characters have we had on coins? I don't know. My brain is not working. Obviously, outside the UK and the UK territories, we've had some other designs. Oh, there we go. Obviously, Wallace and Gromit and the Snowman. Those coins have been, and Paddington as well. How did I forget all of those coins? My brain just must not be working today. Another rugby. My goodness, so many rugbies today. Nothing else to be had though. So yeah, I think there is definitely a space in coin collecting for these children's characters because it helps get kids interested in coins. More so if they're in circulation, it has to be said. But there's another Rugby World Cup. What is going on? There was the Women's Cricket World Cup. Cricket World Cup, wasn't there? Whatever the equivalent is in cricket, I have no idea. What I know about rugby is infinitesimally small. What I know about cricket is even less. So I think I just saw a headline. Oh, there we go. I was mentioning the London Underground earlier. That's the London Underground roundel. As I said, one of two designs. There's one with the Underground train as well. Now, the roundel, the inscription's Mind the Gap. As you can see there. Mind the Gap. Which is pretty cool. I'll pop that down there with the Great Fire of London as well is over face value. There's another Act of Union. Where's the other one? There it is. Oh, there we go. I think we've just got the one bag left now. Yep. And amongst all of this detritus. Well, for those of you that have watched this far into the video, you might be interested to know I have a Discord server with links in the description if you want to come and join that. You do have to be over 13 to be on Discord though, that's their rules, not mine. Alternatively, you can also catch me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. There's the PO box you can write into, and I'm over on the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel as well. That's my day job making videos for them, so if you would like to check that out, that'd be much appreciated. Now, I'm going to check the coins off to the side for any rotation errors, check the commemoratives for rotations and edge inscription errors as well. Well then, sadly, nothing in addition to add to our hunt. A couple of nice finds, albeit nothing new for the book, but we're fairly familiar with that being the case, being so close to finishing the book. This is always the longest stretch of not adding anything new to the book, but we can't grumble. We have a couple of really nice designs. Let me know down in the comments which is your favourite coin from today's hunt, and all that leaves me to do is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye!